recipe, we are going to do these buttery oatmeal crisps. There's another name for them. I think they're lacies, oatmeal lacies. Yeah. I think some people call them. Lacies. And they're so chewy and thin and yummy. Just so good. Yeah, very delicate. Buttery. So this recipe, it doesn't seem like there's that many ingredients, but it says it makes 60 cookies. Probably because they're so thin. Yeah. So this is 1 3/4 cups quick oats. And then we've got... So what do you do after you put the oats in? It says... you put all the dry ingredients? Right, all the dry ingredients in one large bowl. Okay. And then we've got 3/4 cup of white sugar, got 3/4 cup of flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder. Half a teaspoon of baking powder? Can I do it, Mama? Okay, so these are all the dry ingredients. So flour, sugar, oats, and the baking powder. And then in a different bowl, we're going to do the wet ingredients. So we've got 3/4 cup of melted butter. 1/4 cup? Yeah. Then we're going to do 1/4 cup of corn syrup. Didn't have to. Yeah. Oh, well, I didn't know. And then we've got 1/4 cup of whipped cream. So I got this at Trader Joe's, and I love having this stuff on hand. Yeah, it's so handy. Because you don't have to refrigerate it. And so when you forget, and you're making a recipe or a cream sauce or something, it's super handy. 1/4 cup. You're supposed to... Oh, that had corn syrup in there still, so a little bit more probably. I did it. I did. You do it. Okay, so we're just mixing those dry ingredients, and then gonna mix up the butter and the cream. Now combine these ingredients. Mm-hmm. But either way, I can't believe that's gonna make 60 cookies. I know. Are you sure? It's been a long time since I made this recipe. But like I said, they're super thin. Hey, look who stopped by. And this cute little girl. Hello. Say hi. Just making some cookies. With my chairs. Okay. But you have to be so quiet because I'm sleeping. Luna came over to play with Lucia, but Lucia's sleeping, so she asked Auntie Sarah if she could make a castle. She meant a tent, right? She thinks so. You gonna have a tent? How far apart do we put them? Because these spread pretty far, right? 3 inches apart, so you need a lot of cookie sheets. Yeah. You need a lot of cookie sheets. Yeah. Okay, so that's a very small amount. Okay, I just wanted to make sure how much we are supposed to do. They really mean a teaspoon on this, not a tablespoon, because they really spread out. And this is why it makes it too bad you didn't get here in about 10 minutes when they're coming out of the oven. I need to stay here. You'll have to stay for one. 3 inches apart, to be honest, so we'll see if they even work. And then we're going to make a chocolate sauce, and we're going to dip half the cookie in the chocolate sauce. I gotta help her. Yeah, it's very small. That's actually. It's a teaspoon. Oh yeah. Do you think I need new oven mitts? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we're just gonna pop these in a 350 oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna make the chocolate sauce for the cookies, and it's just... How much of this? This is shortening? It's just 3 tablespoons of shortening. Shortening, yeah. And a cup and a half of chocolate chips, which I measured those out and put them back in the bag. On simmer? I'm assuming? Yeah. And it says to do this in a heavy saucepan. Measure these chocolate chips out? Mm-hmm. Alrighty. You have to be really careful normally when you heat chocolate on the stove like this and stir it the entire time. Yeah. I have burned the bottom of it multiple times. Yeah, well sometimes I'm not recipes call for a double boiler. Which I don't have, I've never used before. Sometimes I just put a saucepan. A smaller pan underneath with water in it and heat it up. It's like a pretty thick mixture, which is good, then it'll stay on the cookie. Okay, so these are the oatmeal lacies. We just pulled them out of the oven, and see how they look like lace? So we've got our chocolate mixture here, the Crisco and Kisses, chocolate chips.
I was like, Kisses.
And then we put these in at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. Gotta watch them because they may burn, so I would start off at 9
They're very
minutes.
buttery, and the butter and the sugar burn easily.
Yeah. And then I've just lined this with wax paper, and we're going to
dip.
The girls are going to be getting home from school any minutes. They're going to be into all these goodies. So Sarah was a little sad because we missed this somehow the other day, but this is her little nativity from her grandma.
Yeah, I have a couple nativity scenes around the house, actually. There's one other one that the girls have been playing with.
Oh yeah.
This is the one that the girls have been able to, you know, manipulate and play with.
Right. So cute.
That's why I didn't really have it like a scene. I was going to put some stuff, but the girls keep playing with it, so
yeah,
they
that's
set
perfect.
it up like that.
That's great.
And then the girls set up this one in their playroom. This one I gave them, and they made all this little area, but this is olive wood. It was made in Jerusalem.
Oh.
Actually, I think it was made in Bethlehem. Yeah, it was made in Bethlehem.
That is beautiful.
Where Jesus was born.
Yeah.
And it's made out of olive wood, so it's so pretty.
Very
like
pretty.
It's so cute.
Okay, our last recipe was my mother-in-law's recipe, and she always was so good about making it because she knew it was my favorite. So this is the first time I'm making it, but it's definitely a favorite, and it's one of your favorites too.
It is mine. I asked her for this recipe so many times, and I wrote it down on this like random piece of paper one time, and that's the only one that I have.
Anyway, it's super simple, except for one part of it I guess we'll figure out, but they're snowballs or powdered sugar cookies.
I think some people call them like Italian wedding cookies or something like that.
Yeah,
There's some sort of wedding cookie.
So we're going to do a cup of softened butter, and we're going to do half a cup of powdered sugar, which I already measured out, and sift the powdered sugar.
Sorry.
Half a cup. It didn't say that on her little
I know, but I remember her doing it. That was just a very quick writing down, and
this
I don't have any other recipe anymore.
Sarah's great-grandmother's sifter.
Yes, your grandma.
Right, my grandma's sifter. Kind of cute. And then she should have it out in the kitchen somewhere. And then we're going to do 2 cups of sifted flour.
And it must be sifted. The flour must be sifted.
Okay, these snowballs are going to go in at 350 for 18 minutes. Okay, so we just popped them out of the oven. That one just got a little overdone. And we're going to let them cool for just 1 minute.
We're going to let them cool for like a minute. You still want them hot.
You kind of have to let them sit there for a minute so that it sticks. So they get a little bit cakey with all that powdered sugar because they're so warm. Over there. Trying to get something. Okay, so this is the final outcome here.
Little finger.
Little finger. And people have already come home and gotten into the cheese, so I guess they like that.
The girls were so excited, like I said. Anna, was the food yummy? Okay, so it's kid approved, right? After school snack approved?
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to click like and subscribe if you like this video. See you soon.